Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? Today as I record this, it is Thursday, March 19th in the year of 2020. Hasn't it been a year so far? I read a meme where somebody said they want their 30-day, they 90-day, they want to end their 90-day trial period from 2020 and get their money back. The memes have been hilarious, but I just wanted to stop by and just check on y'all, see how my blessed ones are doing during this most challenging, possibly stressful, possibly fearful time, and just make sure y'all okay, and update you all on how I'm doing and what's been going on over here in the Blessed Place. Well, I know all my blessed ones already know that I'm in law enforcement. So our first responders, doctors, nurses, fire, police, we don't get to take work at home. I mean, maybe some of them do, but not the first responders. Administrative people can work from home, but you know, our frontline doctors, nurses, physician assistants, people in the medical field, law enforcement field, fire department, we can't just take that time off. And so don't forget to say a little prayer and appreciation for them. But I have been off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because I have been suffering with sciatica. Does anybody know anything about sciatic nerve pain? Raise your hand if you know. OMG, I have been in such horrific back, buttock, leg, thigh pain since I've been in back pain for a couple of weeks. But the back pain I can handle. I can go to work. I've been doing everything I need to do with my back pain. But when that sciatic nerve pain hit about 4-5 days ago, that was excruciating. So much so to the point where it sent me to the emergency room. So this weekend, my husband was here. This past weekend, my husband was here. I know it sounds redundant, but for those who might be new to my channel and don't know what I mean by that, we have a home in Georgia. I go home on the weekends to Georgia, but during the weekday, I work in Florida. My husband works in Georgia. So we see each other on the weekend. So he came here, Florida, for the weekend, and he know I was in excruciating sciatic nerve pain, and I've had it before. That's why I know what it is, but it was on the other side. It was on my left side. This time it's on my right side. So he noticed how much of excruciating pain I was in, and he tried to make me go to the emergency room, and I refused to go to the emergency room. So much so, this was Sunday. He came Saturday. We went out Saturday night, had a good time, double date with friends, and then and I was okay. By the time I walked out of the restaurant, just that quickly, went into the restaurant, was totally fine. Walked out of the restaurant and could barely make it to the truck. Sciatic nerve pain, just, I don't know if it was the way I sat or what. But if I sat on that nerve or what, but by the time I could barely make it to the car on the way out to the car. That's Saturday night. Sunday, about 11 a.m., he tried to make me go to the emergency room. I refused. He got mad at me. At that time, I didn't care. I mean, well, I cared. I didn't want him mad at me, but I was like adamant, I'm not going to the emergency room. I hate going to the emergency room, doctor. So much so, y'all, one time, a long time ago, I called my doctor to make an appointment because I felt guilty because I hadn't been to the doctor in years and years and years and years. Thank God, I'm a pretty healthy big girl, and I hadn't been to the doctor so long. I called my doctor out of guilt, like, Deidre, you got to take better care of your health and go to the doctor. And I called the doctor, and they were like, ma'am, how long has it been since you've been to the doctor? Your doctor retired 7 years ago. That's how long it had been since I've been to the doctor. That was years ago, like in my 30s. Fast forward to just the other day, I knew I was going to be needing to go to the emergency room. So I called the last doctor I went to see when's the last time I was there, because I know I'm going to have to fill out some paperwork. They're going to ask me who was my doctor. Y'all, I had to Google who the doctor name was that I last went to. And I called him and asked him, can they tell me when the last time I was there? And it was 2016. That's the last time I've been to the doctor, in 2016. Y'all, I didn't know it was that long. Y'all don't get on me. Don't get on me. Don't get on me. I already know. I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better. As soon as things calm down, and I'm going to be making me a doctor's appointment, get a whole workup, get my mammogram, get my blood work, you know, all of that stuff. I'm going to do that. Promise to myself to take better care of myself. But thankfully, like I say, you know, been pretty healthy, so I haven't been to the doctor since 2016. So my husband tried to make me go to the emergency room. I refused because, again, I hate going to doctor, hospital, anything like that. So we went on that afternoon. Also, too, my sister had an engagement party. Those who don't know, Danica is engaged to her boo, now fiance. Danica is my sister, baby sister. And you might want to check out her channel. I can't remember what her new channel is going to be, but maybe I'll make another. It's like Frank and Danica's life hacks, or Frank and D's life hacks. I don't know. I'll tell y'all that some other time. But she is getting married sometime within the next few months or so. And she had an engagement party Saturday. I did not want to be stuck in the emergency room. I don't like going to the emergency room, but I definitely didn't want to be stuck in the emergency room or hospital and miss my sister's engagement party. I mean, like, she only waited 55 years. I'm just kidding. She's only 43. But she's only waited so many years. So I did not want to miss that. So we go on to Danica's engagement party. It was great. It was kind of you know, the Hillarys meet the Kingstons. And so, you know, we had a great fellowship, great time. But then my husband went on back to Georgia from the party. Well, by Monday, I was in such excruciating pain that I couldn't take it anymore, that I told my sisters who were there, Denise and Danica, that I'm going to the emergency room. And I went and took my shower. You know, I had to have my little shower before I see a doctor. So I took my shower, and I was going to go myself. And Danica was like, Deidre, do you need anybody to go with you? I was like, no. Deidre, do you want anybody to go with you? I was like, And she was like, we're going. So thank God for my riders. They took me to the emergency room. I went right in, right out. The whole thing was probably there less than 30 minutes. Doctor explained sciatica to me and what was going on with my body, and gave me some medicines. And I mean, I swear they gave me some placebos, because it seemed like the only thing that really worked is BC powder. Any of my blessed ones in the medical field, tell me if the doctors gave me anything that would really help, because I mean, maybe it's helping. I'm back at work. I missed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so maybe it is helping, because now I'm back at work. But to me, only thing that knocked out the pain was BC powder. But they gave me diazepam, naproxen, and prednisone. That's what they gave me, and pain patch. So I don't know, if you're in the medical field, tell me, does that sound like a good mixture to help with sciatic? Because it just don't seem like it's touching my sciatic pain. But maybe it is, because I'm about to pull it into work, where before I could barely walk a few feet. So maybe it's working. But to me, I can take the medicine and it feels like it's not doing a thing. Then I chase it with a BC, and there it go. The pain subsides some. Not totally, but enough that I can walk. Anyways, you guys, that's what's been going on with me. We're still here in law enforcement where we have to work, but my director has worked it out that between myself, the other manager, and one of our supervisors, we're on a rotating work from home schedule. And since they have been working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday while I was out, I did a lot of work from home too, because I have my Surface Pro and stuff that I work from home. So even while I was sick, I wasn't sick at all. I wasn't sick at all. But even while I was in pain, as long as I'm sitting down or lying on the side where the nerve hurts, as long as I put some pressure on that, sitting down like right now, I'm totally fine. Walking in this building, like, oh my God, I'm hoping that I can get up to the 3rd floor and make it to my office. But what was I saying, y'all? Anyways, I feel fine. I wasn't sick, but so I was working from home a lot, even while I was home in pain, but I was working at home. So because my manager or my director has worked it out that we can, you know, alternate working from home, I told the other two that, hey, y'all were there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I got Thursday, Friday. So I'm here Thursday and Friday, and then the weekend I'm gonna go home and see my man. He said he would come here because of, you know, my back issue, but I'm gonna go home, see my man, my house, my bed, my own shower, my city of Rockmart, Georgia. So that's what's been going on with me. I just want to check in with you guys, let you all know what was going on with me, where I've been, how this corona is affecting me. I would say right now, I haven't had any real personal effect of the corona, except for my work situation. That's ever changing. Coming up with, you know, I had to work on a co-op plan, continuity of operation plan. I did that from home, and we're dealing with, you know, we're dealing with all the residual effects of the schools being closed, and now some of our people have to be home because the daycares are closing. And how do we work out the logistics on our channel? How do we make sure that we're still serving the public with excellence, even in the midst of all of this going on? And how are we helping people who need help? So a lot of that is ever changing. So that's how I would say I'm being affected. But on a personal level, I haven't knowingly come in contact with anybody. I don't know anybody personally who has corona. And so we're good there. But my prayer is for the thousands and thousands of people who are affected all over the world, and especially in the United States, and most especially in Florida and Georgia, because, you know, I'm bi-coastal. So anyways, you guys, I just wanted to stop and say hi. And let me see, lights seems terrible. I just want to come by and just say hi, let you all know that you are in my thoughts, you are in my prayers, and to hear from you. You know, let me know how you're doing, how you're faring, if you've been negatively affected, if you need anything. You know, hey, I ain't got much, but what I got, you know, what the Lord blessed me with, he blessed me with to be able to bless others. So reach out to me, inbox me, follow me on Instagram at TheBlessedPlace. And that's probably the best place to reach out to me, because that's the app that I use more often, and I would immediately see your inbox message. So if you need anything, if it's within my power to be able to help, and I know you're one of my blessed ones, then that's how much I value you. All right, you guys, I love y'all. Y'all be blessed, and y'all keep me in prayer. All right.